Hey, good morning, everyone. The right in between Christmas and New Year's now, so um, this is the I guess coldest part of the winter, and also weather-wise, it's usually wet around now that I've noticed since we've been up in Tennessee. So I just came up to look at the home site, and with the gravel and everything, it looks like it's draining and it's all right. It's still at a little bit of a slant, but there's only a couple of places with puddles. So we're actually getting two more loads of gravel delivered this week because there is going to be a price increase. Our guy told us on January 1st, and so we figure let's get that gravel. We're going to need it somewhere down the road anyways, so we'll have him probably dump it down here. He'll get up to at least this little spot right there is where he dumped it before. So he just backs up here, dumps, goes back down, goes get another load. So we're going to get two more loads of that, and I think we're going to do that Friday morning. It is Wednesday, so I just wanted to see how wet it was up here. We've gotten about 3 days of pretty much showers and rain. Yesterday it misted all day long, and that actually was more soaking than the just regular rain, off again, on again showers that we had gotten the days before. So just wanted to see. But with the gravel up here, it's not bad. It's not. Um, there's no washouts that I can see where we're losing anything like where it's creating a trough or something, the water. So that's not bad. So yeah, he'll just dump right here. He'll back up here, and you can get you can see that. So all right, since the weather's kind of off and it is pretty cruddy up there, I put my hold. We're going to put a hold on the forms for a couple of days, let that dry out up there. No sense in working in the mud. But when you're doing your own homestead, there's always projects in the works, so we always keep an A or a B project. So we're going to switch gears, and as you can see, I got some stone blocks that are like piers, and we're actually bought some wood a month or probably 6 weeks ago at least, pressure treated wood to build a deck outside the RV, and we've had it under the wood under a tarp since we got it delivered. We got it when we got all our blocks for when we do our foundation and up there. So what we did is ordered 8 of these piers, and I'm going to lay those out by the RV. And as you come out the door of the RV, there's these rickety little aluminum steps, and we always hate that. In Wyoming, we have a nice little deck that we kind of step down onto, and so we're going to build something even a little bit better out here. We know we got a couple years of building still, and we're going to be out here this year, next year, and possibly even another year after that in winter. So might as well make it kind of homey. It'd be nice to have a little deck. So we're going to build just an 8 by, I think, 4. I'll lay it out and we'll see what we get with the wood that we got. So it'll be nice to walk out onto that for the dogs too. So they don't just go right down into, we got an indoor outdoor carpet, but it keeps traps and stuff in. So it'll be easier with a deck. So I'm going to switch to that, and over the next couple of days until this dries out up in the woods up here, and can get back to those forms. Like I said, you get this orangey clay that is around here, and it just tracks everywhere and stuff. So I'm gonna let it dry a little, switch project. So we'll look at building this deck a little, show you that. All right, that was quite the workout. Nice little workout, and I got one more round. So we got 8 of these. They weigh about 50 pounds a piece. So pulled it about 100 yards, maybe down here in our little 4-wheeler wagon. So I'll show you the plan is here. and that wood is underneath this tarp. Been under there for some time. There's the deck boards right there, and then we got some framing stuff underneath that. And we're thinking I'll move all this stuff out of the way here, but probably about the size of this carpet, and that way I can lay that carpet right on the deck. And what I'll do is disconnect these steps. They come out automatically, and then once you turn the switch on, it'll just stay that way. Otherwise, when you're on the road, they'll move back in every time you close the door for driving purposes and stuff. So, but what I can do is underneath there, there's a disconnect. I'll disconnect that, then those just fold under there. And I'm thinking of making the deck perfectly even with this doorway, so that you just walk right out on the deck, and then probably about 2 steps down here or over this way. I want to move the deck so it's this way, because that door opens, and just you lose a lot of room with that door open. And in no time, probably in a month or so, we'll have that door open during the day, because it'll get back up into the 60s here pretty quickly. So I figure have this deck go this way. Might lose a little access under these 2 doors, but I'll make sure those are empty anyways. We empty the bus when we're here, so it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, we'll just set it up. Shouldn't take too long to build that, and that way just a little bit more comfort getting in and out of the RV, and make it a little bit more homey. All right, I got my 8 blocks and moved the chairs and table out of the way. So what I'm going to do now is, I measured that rug is 8 by 6, so I think we're just going to go with that for the deck. But it'll start right after the door there, come out 6 and go that way 8. And Shannon would like it if that little table and maybe a chair or 2 will fit up there too, just to sit out on this end of it and stuff. It'll be cute. Make it a little bit more homey, like we said. And right now I'm gonna go in, and I got my measurements, measured what wood I have there. So I'll go in and make some plans now, and then off to work. By the way, some viewers have wanted to know about the little town of Englewood that we live in. So on my way to work today, I'm going to do a little filming of just our little town here. It's about, as the crow flies, probably about 4 miles that way. So I just go down this way, make a right down here, down that way, and right where that blue sky is kind of showing itself right there, is the town. So there's actually a pretty historic water tower in there, and you blink and you're through the town. So you'll see here in a minute when I'm driving to work today that I'll film it. All right guys, on my way to work, and I'll show you some of this town of Englewood. It's about 4 miles, like I said, to there, pretty rural. So, but it'll give you an idea of the countryside, and then coming into the town and going through the town of Englewood. All right. straight ahead is City Hall. Just that first building, and it's all just storefronts. Police station right there. Post office. Various buildings closed up over here. Not much to it. Now you're already coming out of it. So that was it. Englewood, Tennessee. Area-wise, it goes miles on each side of this, but that was the main town. Now this road goes for about 10 miles and leads into Athens, Tennessee, where it's more of the main hub of the area and of McMinn County. Just some of that road still on that 10 miles between Englewood and Athens. Now we're going away from the mountains, so we're going west. The mountains are east of us, so maybe in another trip we'll go more into the mountains. But it's heavily wooded around here, rolling hills. Like I said, if you're used to back where I'm from, it's very rural too. Okay, this is Athens now. As you can see, Athens is a little bit more built up. Much more of a more populated community. The main downtown is over this way. It is the county seat for McMinn County. One-way roads that allow traffic to get through much better, but this is just winding its way. It's kind of a shortcut. I could take a major thoroughfare to Lowe's, but there's more traffic signals and other things, and I don't mind. This is just a shortcut that I've come up with. It saves you a little bit of time. Big hospital here too. That's the biggest one around that we've seen. The other thing is lots of railroad tracks cutting in and out, and lots of times you get caught with There's actually a railroad track right there that we're following along. And you get caught at a railroad crossing, and it can last a good 5 minutes. We're going to be crossing one right here. A lot of times I get held up right here. Saves about 5 or 10 minutes on your drive, and I come in the back way. Alright guys, that's a little glimpse of our rural area. Just got pulled up for work, so I'm going to end this video right here. Like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Any comments, leave me some comments. Maybe next, in a couple of videos or something, I'll take and go east and go up into the mountains and show you. That's actually pretty quick too. It gets pretty mountainous. We're right on that edge of the North Carolina-Tennessee border. So and that is the whole Appalachian Mountains is the border along the eastern side. So it gets pretty mountainous pretty quick. So, all right guys, good video, and I'll see you on the next one.